This is the 59 A1 Algebra 1. So rewrite this, simplify this, copy this one. This would be negative and negative is a positive, negative that's going to be negative, that's going to be a negative. So we have, rewrite this as 1x squared, negative 1x squared. So now put them together. Negative 1x squared, 4x squared, 3x squared. 2x and minus 5x minus 3x. 4 minus 1, 3. Graph this. Put a 0 in there. 2 times 0 is 0 minus 4, negative 4. So we have 0, negative 4. Put a 2 in there. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 minus 4 is 0. So you have 2, 0. So we have 0, negative 4, and 2, 0. So now it's going to be greater than means this way. Alright. Draft the exponential function. Put a negative 1 in there. It's going to be 1 over 1.25 to the 1. Divide these two numbers is 320. The 0 power is 1. 1 times that is 400. Put a 1 in there. 1.25 to the 1 times that is 500. To the 2 power, 1.25, 1.25, 1.5625 times this is 625. So it's going to go through that right there. Points. Or use graph using graphing calculator. Set the windows. Put it in there. Y1 equals 400. 1.25 to the x power. And it gets you this. Evaluate your function x equals 5. So put a 5 there, 5 there. 5 times 5, 25 times that is 50. Minus 55 in that. That's negative 5 plus 5 is 0. So 5, 0 in that. Or use the graphing calculator. Put the numbers in. Hit enter. You're done. Evaluate the function x equals 5. Put a 5 there, put a 5 there. 5 times 5 is 25 times that. And 5 times that. So it's going to be 55 minus 60.5. 55.5. This and this will be negative 5.5 plus 5.5. 0. So if 5 is 0 or 5 comma 0. Use graphing calculator. Put it in like this. Enter. You're done. This one. 3 and 10,000. 10 and 24,000. Put the numbers in there. 10,000 minus 24,000 is 414,000. This is minus 7. This here's going to be 2,000. So this is the, find what is the rate of change of y with respect to x. Is that right there? Or like the slope. Graph the function. Put 0, negative 1 in there. Negative 1 times negative 1 is 1. 1 times that. Negative 1 plus 1 is 0. 0 in there. 0 times 0 is 0. 0 plus 1 is 1. Put a 1 in there. 1 times 1. Negative 1 plus 1 is 0. So there's a graph. 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0. Graph using graphing calculator. Set the windows. Put it in there like this. Y1 equals negative x squared plus 1. Find a linear equation from the table. And then find the value of m. Alright. So 1, 3, 2, 5 from there. So there they are. So y, put the numbers in there. 3 minus 5, negative 2 over negative, that's going to be positive 2. 2 times that is 2x minus 2 plus 3 plus 3. So y equals 2x plus 1 is the equation of a line through those 2 points. Now, we got to find, what do we have to find? M. So if x is 10, put it in there. 2 times 10 is 20 plus 1, 21. So if x is 10, m is 21. Graph the linear function. First, we need to rewrite this. 2 times that, 2x, 2 times 3 is 6, so minus 5 minus 5, so y equals 2x plus 1. Now put the numbers in there. 0 in there, 2 times 0 is 0, plus 1, 1. 1, 2 times 1 is 1, times 1 is 2, and 2 and 1 is 3. Connect the dots, 0 and 1, 1 and 3, yep. Graph using graphing calculator. Solve for y plus 5 equals this, minus 5. So y equals 2x plus 1, put this with the windows in the machine, and it'll get you the problem, the answer. Simplify this. Rewrite this. Put a 1 right there in the power. That times that. Multiply the powers by 2. Negative 2, negative 2. Negative 2 times that. Negative 2. 4. Negative 8. Rewrite it. X to negative 2 down here. Y to 0, negative 8 down here. And y 4 on top. Leave it alone. Solve this as an equation by elimination. So x plus y is this. 10x plus that is that. So negative 5 multiply there, negative 5 multiply there. So 1 times that, 1 times that. So that's going to be negative 5x, negative 5y equals negative 35. And this is going to be 10x plus 5y equals 55. Straight down, straight down. 5x plus 0 equals 20. Divide by 5, divide by 5, so x equals 4. put it back in the first one. X plus y is this, 4 plus y is that, 4 plus y is 7, minus 4, so y is 3. So 4, 3 is the answer for that. Solve the equation by substitution. And solve this one for y. X plus y minus x, so y equals 7 minus x. Substitute this back in the other one. So 10x plus 5y, for this, I'm going to put 7 minus x. That turns out 35, that turns out minus 5x. It's going to be 5x plus 35 equals this, minus 35 minus 35. 5x is 20, divided by 5, so x is 4. So now we have x plus y is that, 4 plus y is this, 4 plus y minus 4, so y is 3, so 4, 3. Find the equation of the line that passes through the point, 1, 8, and has slope of 2. Then find the zero of the function. So 1, 8, and 2. So put the numbers in there. So y minus 8 equals 2 times x minus 1. 2 times that is 2x minus 2. Plus 8 plus 8. Y equals 2x plus 6. Equation of a line. Now, to find the zero, let y equals 0. So 0. So 0 is 2x plus 6 minus 6. So divide both sides by 2. So negative 3 equals x. So negative 3 comma 0. What is the value of the y-intercept of the exponential function? So just to find y-intercept, that x equals 0. Put a 0 in there. 1.2 to 0 is 1. 1 times that, 1,000. 0,000 is the end. Or use your graphing calculator, put 1,000, 1.2 to the 0 power. It gets it. Evaluate exponential function when x equals 2. Put a 2 in there. 1.2 times 1.2 is 1.44. Times 1,000 is 1440. Or 2 comma 1440. Or put it in the graphing calculator and hit enter. Alright, next page. Graph this. So I'm going to try some numbers. 0. 0 squared, 0. 0 times 0 is 0. 0 minus 0 is 0. Done. 1. 1 times 1 is 1. And minus 2 is negative 1. 2 in there. 2 times 2 is 4. Minus 4 is 0. So we got 0, 0. 1, negative 1, 2, 0. Connect the dots. Or set your windows. Using graphing calculator, and then you're going to put y1 equals what? X squared minus 2x. Put it in there. You're going to get the same graph like that. Find the quadratic function. So we have 8x squared plus 2x minus 8 possible numbers. So I'm going to guess this. So does that work? I don't know. Let's find out. That turns out is 8x squared. That turns out is 6x. That turns out is negative 4x. That turns out is negative 3. 8x squared plus 2x minus 3. Does that match? Yes. So this is the answer. So this is an equation by graphing. So there's the first one, the second. Try 0. Put a 0 in there. 0 plus 1 is 1. Put a 1 in there. Negative 1 plus 1 is 0. So there's a table for that. Put this one. Try 0. 0 minus 1, negative 1. And then try 1 in there. 1 minus 1 is 0. 0 there. So now we have 0, 1. And we have 1, 0. There's a line. We have 0 and negative 1, and then 1, 0. There's another line. They intersect right there at positive 1, 0. So all system equations by graphing. Use the graphing calculator. So y is this, y is that. So it's windows. y1 equals this, y2 equals this. Put it in there. You're going to find out they're going to intersect right there at what? 1, 0. Graph the exponential function. F of x equals 4/3 half. Put a negative 1 in there. Negative 1 is to the negative 1 power to the negative 1 power. Flip it around. 2 to the 1 power, 3 to the 1 power. Now, that's going to be 2 times that. It's going to be 8 over 3. Divide. I'll round it out to 2 places, okay? So there it is. So now to the 0 power is 1. 4 times 1, 4. So this one, 3 halves. To the 1 power is 3 halves. And that's going to be 12 over 2 divided by 6. 2 power. 3 over 2 is going to be 9 over 4, and 36 over 4 is just 9. Connect the dots, you're going to get a graph right there. Get a graph. Or graph using graphing calculator. So here's the windows. y1 equals 4, parentheses, 3 half x to the 3 half to the x power. Put it in the machine, work it out. Alright, finally equation to the points on the table. We'll take the first points right there. 1, 4, 2, 2. Put them in there. So put the numbers in. So you have 4 minus 2. and 1 minus 2 is at 2 over negative 1, negative 2, that times that is negative 2x, that times that is positive 2, plus 4, so y equals negative 2x plus 6, or a function notation, f of x equals negative 2x plus 6. If f of x equals x squared, then graph g of x equals f of x minus 1. So replace it with x squared. So g of x is x squared minus 1. Put numbers in there, negative 1. Negative 1 to negative 1 is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. Try 0. 0 times 0 is 0. 0 minus 1, negative 1. 1 in there. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. So we have negative 1, 0, 0, negative 1, 1 and 1. So negative 1, 0, 0, negative 1, and positive 1 is 0. So there's the graph. Graph using graphing calculator. Set the windows, and you put y1 equals x squared minus 1, big minus sign. Enter, you're going to get the graph right there. Simplify this. X squared, write it down, and 3 times 4 is going to be 12. X to the second, x to the 12. Add the powers, x to the 14. 2 plus 12 is 14. Find the equation of the line to the 2 points, and then find the y-intercept. Okay, so let's find x1, y1, x2, y2, put them in there. Put the numbers in, 0 minus 8, and negative 7 minus 1, over x minus minus. Minus minus is a plus. This is going to be negative 8 over negative 8, and that's going to be a 1 times x plus 7, 1x plus 7. So that's the equation of a line to the 2 points. So now it says find the y-intercept, let x equal 0. So put a 0 there, 1 times 0 is 0, 0 plus 7 is 7, so 0, 7 is the y-intercept.